Hello everyone, welcome back to LewisFiction and welcome to episode number 11 of MTV Spider-Man Season 2. If you are new around the channel and have not seen this series before, then make sure to go back and watch from episode 1 or else nothing will make sense to you. But if you are caught up but you're not subscribed to the channel, then what are you doing? Make sure to subscribe. We are so close to 10,000 subscribers. We're trying to push that goal. I know we can do it. But with that being said, let's get straight into the episode. We open up with Venom stood over Peter. He holds him down to the ground before Peter notices a fire extinguisher in the distance. He webs it and yanks it towards Venom. However, Venom reaches his arm out and grabs it like it was nothing. Using the sheer strength of the symbiote, Venom crushes the canister with his bare hand. Peter gulps. He tries to break free, but Venom is too strong. Venom picks Peter up by the neck and holds him out in front of him. Peter once again, under his breath, asks who he is. And Venom says, "Wouldn't you like to know?" And as Peter looks him dead in the eye, the mask pulled back to reveal Eddie Brock underneath, with half of his face visible. Peter's eyes widen as he's shocked by this revelation. He'll ask why and how. This is where we will flash back, as the remainder of the episode will be Eddie running through the story of how he came into possession of the symbiote once more. We will cut to Eddie, who leaves Alchemax after work and goes home as Eddie starts telling the story. He sulks as he struggles to accommodate himself. Life after becoming paralyzed has been so much harder for him, and we will show this here. And the one thing that could have potentially cured him was, of course, the symbiote. But that was stolen. Stolen by Spider-Man. We shall see the resentment in Eddie's eyes. The anger makes him lash out as he throws the TV remote at the television. The TV cracks as it instantly switches off. Eddie's anger turns into sadness as he lets out a few tears. However, it's short-lived as he wipes them away. First, Peter Parker takes any chance of him dating Gwen away from him, and now Spider-Man took the symbiote. Why does life hate him so much? Feeling lost, resentful, angry, feeling like he has nothing left, Eddie leaves his apartment to the only place where he feels like he could find peace, the church. He makes his way inside and stops halfway down the aisle. He looks down as he starts speaking, looking at the cross in front of him. He'll say he didn't know where else to turn. He's not usually a religious man, but after losing everything he had nowhere else to turn, nothing else to believe in. He wants his life back. He wants his second chance back. He looks up to Jesus Christ as he sheds a tear before turning angry again, lashing out, punching one of the benches, cracking it in the process. It's clear Eddie's emotions are fluid, and he doesn't know what to think. But if there's one thing that he knows, it's that Spider-Man and Peter Parker are at fault. They both took something from him, and that's when Eddie hears something in the distance. It sounded like a scream, but he wasn't so sure. He makes his way to the other end of the church when he sees something crawl in front of him. He's scared at first, jolting back, hesitant, but then he realizes, as it crawls towards him, it's the symbiote. It's back. He's finally found it. He doesn't know how, he doesn't know why, but God must be real because his prayers have been answered. With the symbiote, he's finally got his life back. He reaches out to the symbiote to touch it. The symbiote elegantly connects with him, and as it crawls up his leg, Eddie feels a sensation. He's able to stand again as he steps out from his wheelchair. Eddie laughs out in joy. It works. The symbiote actually works. Everything in his life that he's been working towards for the last couple of months has come true. However, as the symbiote engulfs his entire body, and as it starts to consume his head and his mind, Eddie starts to see flashes, like lightning strikes. Flashes of memories. Flashes of people. People that he hasn't really seen before. A red-haired girl, Harry Osborn, Gwen, flashes of Peter breaking into Alchemax, and the symbiote attaching onto him, and finally, flashes of Peter pulling down his mask as Spider-Man. Eddie is overwhelmed but opens his eyes to a black void. He walks around wondering where he is until he hears a voice say his name in a slightly grizzled tone. Eddie asks, "Who is that?" And the symbiote says he is his greatest creation. He says, "What did he just see?" And the symbiote will say he saw the memories of a traitor, the traitor known as Peter Parker. Eddie says it can't be true. Peter can't be Spider-Man. Surely not. The symbiote says it's true, and that it looked into his mind and has seen the resentment that he holds towards Peter and Spider-Man. And now that he knows that they're both one of the same, it's time that they got back at him where it hurts. Eddie realizes as his face curls into one of anger, devoting his life to finally destroying Peter Parker. As he closes his eyes and we fade to black, quickly fading back into reality, the symbiote completely covers Eddie's face, and in a swift motion, Venom's eyes open as he lets out a big roar. We cut back to Peter and Eddie in present day, as Eddie has finished explaining how he came into possession of the symbiote. Venom holds Peter out in front of him. Peter apologizes, saying he didn't mean to do any of that. He tries to break through to Eddie, saying that the symbiote plagues your mind. It makes you think things that you don't want to think. It corrupts you, makes you into someone you're not. Venom will say he knows exactly what they are. Peter kicks Venom in the stomach as he breaks free, but Venom grabs Peter's leg and swings him, throwing Peter out the window as it smashes. Peter webs the side of the building as he crashes into glass below him, cracking it slightly, letting out a groan. Peter tries to retaliate, but Venom manages to grab him again and holds him out of the window by his neck. Venom says that he ruined their life, and now he's going to ruin Peter's. Peter struggles as he stares at Venom with no answer. Venom says Peter's in love. He's seen it. Mary Jane, is it? Venom will say. Peter will tell Venom to stay away from her. As Peter exerts all his energy to break free, it's no use. As Venom says, they'll see him later. And in one swift motion, Venom lets Peter go. And Peter elegantly falls from the top floor of Alchemax to the bottom of the street. He webs, just in time to land safely. As he looks back up, Venom is nowhere to be seen. Venom and the symbiote being a dark representation of Peter's past, Peter's emotions, and the version of Peter that built up throughout the start of the season has finally come back to bite him. And it threatens to take everything he loves. But Peter won't let that happen, as we cut to black right there. Thank you very much for watching episode 11 of MTV Spider-Man Season 2. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought. On the left-hand side of the screen, you can see my pitch for a Spider-Man College trilogy. And on the right-hand side of the screen, you can see my pitch for a perfect Spider-Man trilogy. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Take care, and peace.